start?
All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. We're going to get started with the Path with Art Singers to kick off our event here. Thank you.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring on home to me. Yeah. 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 I know I laughed when you left, but now I know I only hurt myself. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring on home to me. Yeah. 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 I'll give you jewelry and money too. But that ain't all. That ain't all I do for you. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring on home to me. Yeah. 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 You know I'll always be your slave till I'm buried in my grave. Oh, baby, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. 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 One more thing, you know I tried to treat you right, but you stayed out late at night. But I forgive you. Bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And Path with Art, wow. Can we give them another round of applause? We should all start with that every day. Which is part of the point of why we're here is, and I think Randy and Steve have said it so well, but the song and the art tell us that too, is what we're celebrating today is really what we're trying to accomplish as a city. It's almost the trifecta, and I want to thank Councilmember Mosqueda, who, you know, she and I campaigned last year together and were in many forums at the same time, and throughout this year, I will tell you, there has been no stronger, more consistent voice for community inclusion, for making sure we're using our public lands for public benefits and really focusing on housing, focusing on the arts, and being really inclusive as a community. And so when you can do all of that and layer on top the enormous benefits we're going to have for labor here with under our CWA, this shows what we can do as a city if we're super intentional about it. And we can do it right here in the heart of our city to make sure that we're taking public lands and opening it up to those members of our community who need support and help the most. We can partner with people like Paul Lambros to make it real. We can make sure that Randy Engstrom can focus, how do we make sure we get the right art mix in there? And how do we work with labor to make sure that as we spend public dollars, we're actually lifting up workers at the same time and making sure that we're giving that kind of family wage. So I can't think of any project that more amplifies how to do what we need to do to make this city more affordable. I want to thank the folks from Uptown community who are here, who've been great partners in and around the Seattle Center now for many years, making sure that as we build out the next generation of Seattle Center, we're doing it in a way that's really mindful of community. I too want to thank Robert. I was really lucky over the weekend. I was able to go to a community event where Robert was one of the people who got an award. To hear what he means to community and everything he's done at this center to make this not just the heart of Seattle, but an inclusive, vibrant heart that is really mindful to include art spaces, open for all people to make sure people can get here. Thank you for everything you've done. It's been amazing. So let's give Robert. And I think we also see, we know that we can do developments that are smart, that provide housing, that provide good family wage jobs, that make sure that we have inclusive spaces. So I just want to say that I can't tell you as mayor how happy it is for me to see play out right here in this treasure part of Seattle, the best of Seattle across the board. And to do it in this space in particular, which, as Randy says, reflects how we know we can have spaces transform and really reflect the creative cultural part of Seattle and make it a space where everyone is not only welcome, but they're invited in, day out. And out of that space also comes amazing programming and music and the like. So it's a wonderful day for Seattle to come together on projects like this. I really want to thank everyone who's been a part of this. Monty, I called you out indirectly, but thank you for everything you've done on this. And I think Cyrus Dupree is going to give us the next words. So thank you. This is a great day for City of Seattle. It's going to be a fantastic project. I look around this room, and I know how each one of you is going to make sure this is the best project possible. So thank you for the work you've done to get here. But thank you also for the work I know we're going to continue to do together.
Hello, everybody. I know we've thanked them a lot, but I want to thank the amazing singers again. And a cute story, I was talking to them right before, and they were practicing on the bus, and everybody got quiet. The bus driver turned on the music and listened to them, and you guys were amazing, amazing. So happy today is finally here. And I want to thank Mayor Durkan for her commitment to bringing more people out of homelessness off the streets. I appreciate all the work that she's doing around this, and for this amazing opportunity. Also our team, Tim Parham, Rosie Atkinson, along with SMR Architects and BN Builders, who's a team that put this application together, this winning application together. We're very, very excited. I want to thank them. But the bottom line is this project is going to change lives. Not only is it going to bring 80 people out of homelessness, but it will also enrich their lives. They're dealing with complex issues on our streets, and they're suffering, and Plymouth is doing everything we can to bring those folks in. We just broke ground on our most recent project last week, and we're very excited about this project. As you heard, it's going to provide two important benefits: housing and art access. We look forward to collaborating with the Uptown Arts and Culture Coalition, along with many other neighbors and community groups that I've met over the last few months that are wanting to be involved in this project. It's also great for us because it's very close to another project we have right at First and Denny on the other side of the Seattle Center. So it can help our team sort of work very closely together on our projects. This will be our 16th building. 16th. Yeah, I was waiting for applause. Our mission is to provide people in our community with a permanent, supportive home so they can move in out of homelessness and really work on changing their lives. You heard Mayor Durkan talk about how permanent supportive housing is a proven solution to ending long-term homelessness. Plymouth has shown this to be true over and over again. Housing, we feel, is healing, and it changes lives. We follow the housing first practice. That means wherever someone's at, what they're dealing with on the streets, we want to bring them inside, and once they have a home, we can be successful in working on their issues. This includes 24-hour staffing. So for the neighborhood to know, we're going to have 24-hour staffing on site, social workers on site that's going to help the residents as they move in. One person, I'm going to give you an example whose lives we changed, was Vivian. So 10 years ago, we opened up the Lang and Ann Simon Senior Apartments down on 3rd Avenue. And Vivian was one of the first residents I met that moved in. And she is just amazing. She's a US veteran. She has an amazing singing voice. Couldn't make it today, but she has an amazing singing voice. And I'm so grateful that she has called Plymouth her home for so many years. Vivian is also, as you can guess, supported by Path with Art. They are one incredible organization. That was applause. Transforming the lives of people recovering from homelessness by harnessing the power of creative engagement as a bridge to community and a path to stability. That is what they believe in. In short, we gave Vivian a home, but Path with Art gave her a purpose. Yeah, no more. That's why we're so excited about this partnership. I really don't think we would have gone after this site if it wasn't for the opportunity of housing and arts together, and that opportunity being working with Path with Arts, who's been our partner for many, many years. We know housing is healing, we know art is healing. Bringing our two missions together is going to be transformative, and we're very excited to be working with the neighborhood, the city, everyone else who wants to get involved in this project. We think it's going to be extremely, extremely special, and I want to thank you all for being here today. Thank you.
I just wanted to come up here and say, this is what true leadership looks like. Give it up. It has been a year, and we are now talking about putting our policies into action, making sure that public land is being used for the public good, making sure that art is accessible, making sure that housing is accessible. And as Paul said, housing is healing. I really want to appreciate the mayor and all of her leadership on making sure that we're creating homes within the city so that everyone has a place to call home. Our elders, our families, our kiddos are going to be healthier when they have a place to call home. This is truly an incredible day. Thank you for singing that song. That was the song at my wedding, so it was very touching. Thank you to the incredible leadership, Office of Housing, Arts and Culture, Building Construction Trades. We wouldn't be here if the partnerships weren't made possible. Thank you for your leadership, Madam Mayor, in making this day a truly historic day to put our policies into action. Honored to be here with you.
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know if there's any questions from anyone, and if not, we'll go about the great business. I just want to repeat, think for a moment, everyone in this room was transported to a better place because of that song and that art. That's what we're trying to bring to the people who have experienced homelessness, who have lives that have not been touched with such beauty. So thank you so much for your work to do that. Thank you for the partners up here realizing how important it is that every project can reflect all those values for Seattle and move forward. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy this beautiful day. We need rain, but not for the next couple days. All right, thank you.